Everybody stop the goddamn presses. Hold the phone. It's time for Hiveswap. Yeah. This game just got released a couple days ago, and I was really big into MS Paint Adventures and Homestuck when it came out. I remember when I first started reading, I got up to the point where Gamzee starts screwing around with his miracle modus, and that's where the comic was finished. I don't mean finished, but like that's where it had stopped, and I read through the entire thing in a couple of weeks. And then when I got to that point, I stopped reading Homestuck and then read Problem Sleuth and thoroughly enjoyed it, and then read Homestuck to its completion, riding the wave along the way. Now, I'll admit, I obviously the finale took a 2-year hiatus to complete, and I don't think it ever could have like held up to the expectations of 2 years, but when the story was fully said and done, I was pretty pleased with it overall. I definitely, like, even if I wasn't a big fan of the ending, I still really liked the characters and the adventure that we had along the way. And the moments and the long nights at the rumor mill talking with my friends about what was going to happen next and what hints had been laid behind. The halcyon days of my youth. But let's see if the game holds up. Apparently this is only Act 1, so presumably there will be an Act 2. We appear to have a UFO enthusiast and some sort of frost enthusiast. And some bizarre house on a hill. What the fuck? What? Why is there a giant salamander monster? Jesus! What in the hell? Jesus. Some sort of Skeletor knockoffs. What's my name? Sorry, you're gonna need a minute. Okay, you gave yourself a minute to freak out. Because of the monster. The thing with all the legs and teeth, the one you barely got away from. Minute's up, though. You took a deep breath, let the uncertainty slip away into the toothy arm-waggling darkness, and focus on what you know. Your name is Joey Clare. You live just outside the town of Huntswitch. Oh, that's not ominous. You are in no particular order, a puzzle solver, a semi-orphan, a dancer of multiple schools, and an aspiring veterinarian, and a big sister. Speaking of, that monster, the one that barely missed eating you alive, only you're not thinking about that right now. No, of course not. It might be headed back outside where your little brother is. You've got to warn him. Is that a wizard? Your babysitter gave you this for your birthday. Joey, she said, this wizard's the best. He lives in his little wizardry orb, just swimming in spells and glitter. He will protect you. Look, he's doing it right now. Your babysitter loves wizards, obviously. She's pretty great. Look. It's the 11th of November. Today started off just like any other day, with another sunrise and the sound of songbirds going hog wild out there in the trees, but their songs have all but stopped. And now there's something else going hog wild out there, and you don't know what it is, but it ain't birds, and it sure as heck ain't hogs. Mark? It's the 11th of November. Yeah, okay. Got it. Mom won this award around the same age as you for being best at ballet. It's quite pretty. You've got more pressing concerns right now than the book report you have to hand in on Monday. Besides, none of these books are appropriate choices for a book report. According to your teachers seem oddly fixated on award-winning books where beloved dogs are introduced and then inevitably die. You kind of hate your teachers sometimes. All right. I'm glad that this still has the writing from the comic, so that's pretty good. The animation seems pretty basic. That opening cutscene seemed a little choppy to me. It was even choppy on my end, but whatever. I don't really mind that. More ballet things. You try to remember if Clarissa ever got you into any jams like this. You have so much in common. Annoying little brother, computer in your room, a second-story bedroom. As much as you hate to admit it, Clarissa's life deviates from yours on a number of vertices. Her parents are around. She had a cool friend who was a boy, but not her boyfriend. No monsters in the yard, etc. I can't look out the window. What do we have in the backpack? Your babysitter got you this junior veterinarian's medkit. It's kind of important to you, so you think you'll leave it here for now. It would be really bust you up if something happened to it. Let's look around a little bit more before I pick up the walkie-talkie, which is probably helpful. Hey, this is Sir Bappy Pawswater, your beloved Manthro chap. You tend to be... What the fuck? There are eyeballs outside. Okay. Are you troubled to imagine what they might be? What a daring dream to combine the finest qualities of the animal kingdom with the nobility of humanimals. Wait, you mean humanity? Anyway, Sir Bappy Pawswater will have to tend to his own fussy whims and needs for a while. You've got a load of crap on your plate right now. Shoot a flare out the window to warn little brother. Oh my god, is this a loading screen? Dear sweet baby Moses. Is the game crashing? Is the game gonna crash? Oh my god. Okay, this is not good. Please don't tell me. Okay, alright, okay. Still, if that was a loading screen, that was a long as hell loading screen. I'm gonna assume that this is my health bar. Second mom, funny. We got a Bubsy, Star Avenue, some sort of robot thing. Hot steppin'. The story keeps happening. Canadian campfire spookums. All right, this is pretty cool. A prodigious collection of titles for your console's hungry cartridge-shaped mouth. All the best ones are here, while all the ones you happen to own are here. You could spend all day listing them. There's Bubsy. Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck? Somebody say something positive about Bubsy? Mentioning Bubsy made you feel a little queasy, so you think you'll stop there. You might go lie down for a bit, actually. That is a correct response to Bubsy. Oh my god, no! Please! Oh, that's more than enough of that! Oh my god, this game knows me, man. The goal of this game is to get 4 of your colored circles in a row before your opponent, who's trying to do the same. You can theoretically connect 5 if you're kind of a showy jerk. What do we got in the closet? Puzzle cubes. Simon, look. You get a real charge out of this game. It's kind of bossy, though. Challenge? Well, sure, why not? After this, though, you should really get the walkie-talkie since you just remembered you cannibalized the batteries in the walkie to power this game. Okay, that's enough yelling. Says... Oh, looks like the green button isn't working. Well, nostalgia satisfied. Might as well scavenge the batteries. This game is only available in Japan, but there's this kid at school who says his uncle works at a games company, and he says gets to play all sorts of secret games before they even come out. He's run off at the mouth like he has all this insider information and sources inside game companies, but honestly, you think he's just desperate for attention. You tend to ignore him and focus on more pleasant things like this super cool poster. Second mom rules. Look, you usually don't have much to record in here on account of the humdrum life you lead, but you think today will be a different story. Maybe you should take a moment to record a note now, just in case this is your last chance to set down your final words before the tragic demise at the hands of a horrible snake thing. Right. It's locked. If you wish to gain access to your long-buried or recently buried secrets, you'll have to use the diary key, which I do not have. Since she's been gone, you've seen less and less of Pa over the years. Guess he had greener pastures to move on to, or bluer beauties. That little girl there, she's destined for big things. Big hopes, big fears, big worries, big loneliness. Now hold on, pull yourself together. What would your mom say if she knew you were thinking like that? Aw, shucks. No, I'm outie. Why are there bat things? Okay, lots of monsters. It'd be nice if those monsters were as weirded out by that weird skull fountain as you are. Unfortunately, that thing is probably monster chic. The sun has just set, making for a glorious autumn eve, as such autumnal evening glory radiates from the heavens, kissing the clouds on its way to the earth. Stupid clouds, all untouchable and ephemeral and stuff. Poor puppy, if that icky snaky thing hurt her, well, you'd use your budding veterinary skills to patch her up and make it all better, but you'd also be very angry. Right now she doesn't seem to want to come out of her doghouse, and you don't blame her. Remember when you were raking up those leaves? Your dog knocked Jude over and you laughed, and then everything turned to monsters. Ha! Memories. You briefly muse at the metaphorical significance of the flashing light. What could it represent? The past? The future? America? It's your stupid brother. You need to get in touch with him. Yikes, more of them? Gentrification is a real monster. Blistering social commentary aside, you sincerely hope you and your brother aren't killed and eaten by these eyeless horrors. Jeez. How do I get... Oh, okay, so that's the transition sign, not the walk there sign. Alright, that makes sense. Oh, God. Another 30-second long loading screen. Oh, dear God. Baby Moses. Well, at least the screen didn't totally black out, so now people can take their final looks around this room and see interesting, cool things. Like the Hungry Hippos game that I missed. I probably could have opened the drawer on the dresser, too. Oh, dear God, Bubsy. Goodness gracious. What a game! Get walkie-talkie. Battery's missing, as you expected. So this appears to be an inventory thing. Success! The walkie-talkie works like a charm now. Alright, and so this appears to be who I'm playing as, and this appears to be what item I have with me. A charm with battery power. You feel pretty pleased with yourself. It would seem you just solved your first puzzle of many, on what is sure to be a sweeping adventure full of mysterious brain busters. Is that really a puzzle? Is finding batteries for your walkie-talkie really a puzzle? Alright. Then again, there we go, isn't technically solving a puzzle, you suppose. It's just overcoming a minor inconvenience that you created yourself using mundane, widely available modern technology. You don't care enough, though. You're counting it! Alright. Jude, you there? Are you alright? Over? But we just started! Funny. Yes. Been covertly signaling status and requesting yours. Over. You mean the lantern? I don't know Morse code. Would never use such easily decipherable code. Over. Ah, I assume the guy with all the Area 51 posters all over his door would be Jude, and that Jude is a real weirdo. Enemy agents everywhere. Over. Wait. Over. Still unconfirmed vis-a-vis your condition following enemy serpent encounter. Please report bite status. How many and how gross? I'm fine. No bites, you weirdo, but thank you for asking. It was a close one. Great, was worried. That reminds me, after I shut the door on it, I think I heard it clomping off back down the stairs. I don't think you should leave your treehouse anytime soon. It might be headed back your way. No plans of leaving current location, yard crawling with cryptid vanguard. Over. Cryptid vanguard? Missing big picture, Joey. Okay, maybe a little less obtuse then. Purely defensive posture, tactically suicidal. Monsters likely just distraction. Could have obscured additional agents on approach. Do you mean like more monsters? Or can't discuss on unsecure channel. Can't be certain who's listening. But evidence points to Antares class conspiracy cascade? What? Over. Relieved you're taking this seriously. Are you totally prepared to begin forward operations? No going back now, Joey. I was making fun of you, dweeb. I'm not going anywhere. Trust crucial on the battlefield, Joey. Hoping the presence of monsters has tipped equation away from typical skepticism. Trust is for chumps. No, I trust you. Okay, that's fair. Alright, what do I need to know? Your current position? Not secure. Large yard facing windows. Location compromised to enemy. Situation rapidly deteriorating. Must abscond to attic, Joey. The attic? Yes, the attic. Strong door. Well stocked with tactical material. Take left out of bedroom. Go upstairs. Highest room in house. I know what the attic is, Jude. It was just a weird suggestion. What else is new? More inscrutable rambling from my treehouse lunatic brother. Don't understand. You sounded confused. Trying to help. Look, just shut up, okay? I'll sneak up there, lock the door, and you can call the cops. Call our babysitter. Too late to reach her at lab. Working day long done. Oh, no, you're right. Agreed on both counts. Babysitter capable strifer. Could help tip scales. Might also help convince you to get to safety. Dude, I'm going to go to the stupid attic, okay? I'm sorry for being mean. Strife is, So, the Homestuck universe takes place in a world that has a game's interface. As such, combat is known as strife, and things are weird. Do you have your weapon? Over? Sure don't. Why would I keep that thing around? Serpents swarming everywhere. You want me to fight them with a flashlight? Don't blame you for being nervous with high concentration of serpent presence. Must be brave. Your brother believes in you and knows you can beat the serpents. Stop saying serpents. Do you recall where your weapon is? Yeah, it's in the closet. Understood. All set then. No, I mean the hall closet. Crap. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to take your word about all this. You are sure about all this, right? Absolutely, extremely certain. Over and out, Squirt. All right. You don't want to leave without writing what could be your last words ever in your diary. Exciting stuff happened to you once in a green moon, or was it blue? You're too excited to think about moon colors now. You're definitely not just stalling for excuses to avoid going out and facing that beast. No, of course not. Look, this is where you keep your clothes. You consider your fashion statement to be fun and comfortable, and try to model yourself on Clarissa. Ah, Clarissa. She really does explain quite a few things, except of course precisely where she gets her clothes and how she manages to look so great all the time. What do I have for available outfits? You could try on some new clothes, but what's a style montage with at least one party offering compulsory reaction shots for each outfit? Who's going to give you an affirming head nod when you finally nail it? There are important things to consider before you carelessly plunge headlong into a style montage. Fair enough. Your modem always makes a mighty racket logging on. Probably not worth riling up any hallway snakes to surf your sites right now. It's not like there's much new to see anyway. You're sure that Jude would have you let you know if anything on your web ring had updated their sites. Huh. Fair enough. Jax? This is a raised and cushioned platform where you spend several hours every day unconscious and hallucinating. Usually while the majority of other people around the continent are also doing the same thing. Ah. But where's the key to my diary? Concern it. Puppy surprise. It's having puppies. How many? That's a surprise. Whenever you look at this thing, the song from that commercial runs through your head like a snake monster on an autumn afternoon. It's a great place to stash your keepsakes, where they stay as safe as a teen hiding in their bedroom from a snake monster. Alright, we got a key. Sweet. What the hell is this? She actually came with 5 puppies, but you gave 2 away to make room for other stuff. You don't know anybody else who got 5. Some kid from school got 4 in hers, so she wouldn't shut up for a week. You're not one to brag, but yeah, you walked with a little spring in your step for a while after birthing that quintet of pups. Maybe your 5 puppy people are just cut from a different cloth. Look. Ah, yes, no one would ever think to look for your precious diary key inside a plush monster dog. Least of all your brother, who is upset he didn't get get one of the puppies. Jude can be pretty melodramatic. Speaking of precious keys, there's also a beautiful little trinket that used to belong to your mom. You have no idea what it is, but looking at it reminds you of her. Honestly, you're not sure you'd be comfortable leaving it here with everything that's going on. Get. You collected the diary key. While you're at it, you think you should keep this beautiful heirloom of your mother close. Just a feeling. A deep, inexplicable, impossible to ignore feeling. Got it. Oh god, this is gonna happen every time we switch areas. Someone kill me. Alternatively, give me editing skills. No takers? Then we'll all have to suffer through it. Hey, at least you guys can skip. I gotta sit through the whole damn thing. Oh, criminy. There we go. I'm going to have to plan this very carefully. Right. Use thingy on thingy. Awesome. Juicy secrets. Here you come. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Maybe something from your past will shed some light on today's terror mysteries. Some little detail mentioned offhand and forgotten. The key kicking off a causal cascade of connections that terminates in a catastrophe of snake monsters. April 13th, 1994. Dear Diary. Ho hum. Nothing much happened today. I tried to make some new friends at school to maybe expand our social circle beyond me and Jude's friends all the time. Wait, is it weird to call my brother's friends my social circle? Ah, well, you know what I mean, Diary. I don't have any friends I can really call mine, so I'm trying to branch out. Guess it's better than calling them my web ring. The kids at school are jerks, though, and they called me a poser when I tried to talk to them about games I like and stuff. Between you and me, I think a bunch of kids at school might even be evil? Geez, now I'm sounding all paranoid like my brother. They're just up to no good. I can feel it. Woo, first day of summer vacation. I can't wait to get a break from all those clowns at school. Sometimes I think what I really need is a vacation from humanity. I can't believe I haven't recorded an entry since the beginning of last summer. Needless to say, I've been back to school for a while now. Next summer can't come soon enough. I came home to a drunk babysitter again today. Sure is some quality adult supervision we youngsters are getting around here. She means well enough, though. Haven't heard from Pa in weeks. Last we saw of him, he popped in the house to drop off more stupid mummies and globes or whatever, then skipped off to go on more adventures. What a bozo. Also, how lame is it that he made us call him Pa instead of Dad while we were growing up? I miss Mom. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. That's definitely a Roxy, and that's definitely a I can't remember his name. Oh, well. If this is going to be the last entry in your diary, then by gum, you're going to scare the bejesus out of whoever finds it once you're a snake chow. November 11th, 1994. Dear Diary. Forgive my hasty and nervous scribbling. I'm kind of scared, but maybe also a bit excited. Anyway, can't talk much now. There's a sly and cunning monster on the prowl, possibly hungry for kid meat. So I've got to... Okay, I don't have a darn clue what I have to do, but I'll fill you in later once I do it. Satisfied you've done your duty vis-a-vis posterity in case the worst should happen, you relock your diary and hide the key again. Safe and sound. Alright. We got another message on the radio, but that'll do for this first episode of Hiveswap. If you liked what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon. And I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things, like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to make cool shit, and do the coolest thing I can think of. Skip crappy loading screens. Good night, everyone.